A month ago, I was a god. Most people have no idea what a hacker can do. I make the world you live in, and I can reshape that world if I feel like it. I don't care about privacy, or social status, or accumulating stuff. I don't care about the law or who makes it. I live by one rule. Information should be free, and everything can be simplified, encoded, and understood as information. We call this the information age for a reason. Companies and governments don't get it, so they are powerless against me. You think there are rules? You treat computers like you do everything else, like it's an immutable fact of life. And because of that, your worldview is antiquated. Get ready for a serious paradigm shift. The geeks have inherited the Earth. The rest of you just don't know it yet. For your consideration, Exhibit A. I just hacked every computer within 20 feet of me. I own them now.
Thanks for coming. I think my wife is cheating on me.
So ditch her. California's a no-fault state. She gets half regardless.
I want proof.
What for? Just call it irreconcilable differences and bail.
I want proof for myself. I need to know.
What kind of proof? You want video of her playing another guy's skin flute? Because that's not what I do.
No. Look around. If you find anything, you send it to me. Either way, you still get paid.
That's the deal. You know my fee. Why would I hack all these computers, including the laptop of a man who just gave me $5,000? I don't care what he does for a living. And if your wife finds out,
She won't. I understand the need for discretion. Mr.
It's all you, Jim. I collect computers. Most of them don't lead anywhere interesting, so I just add them to my botnet. A massive set of computers I use to do whatever I feel like doing at the time. Mostly to cover any trace of the big hacks that I do that might lead back to me. I can write the code I need to break into Dempsey's network. But he lives in a very expensive neighborhood. I can't just sit on his curb outside his house, brute forcing my way in. I need another can of worm.
How soon do you need it?
2 days?
Are you coming?
Hackers come in two basic models, coders and makers. Bitchan is a maker. She has a degree in electrical engineering. In other words, she's a lightning god, controlling and manipulating electricity to do her will. As a side job, she modifies gaming consoles, so they'll play copied discs or games from anywhere in the world. It's not to break the law. That isn't even a factor. She does it for the same reason I do. It's about information, and region encoding is just another puzzle block in the way.
So is this the gig that Decimate hooked you up with?
Yeah, it's residential. He lives in St. Francis Wood. So do the TV, the Wi-Fi, and anything else you can think of.
What about the firewall?
That too. They just upgraded to smart meters. If the worm doesn't get through in 5 hours, just reset the power to the house, force a reboot.
And when the can works? How big?
It'll fit. Can I spend the night?
When did you start asking? I'm gonna be here until morning.
We're not ADHD. We just don't care that wind speeds on Saturn can get up to 3,000 miles per hour. I remember it because I collect information, but it's worthless to me until I decide to build a probe to land on Saturn, which doesn't even have a surface to land on anyway. 5:55 p.m., and Bitchan sent me a text, letting me know that the can of worm will run for 4 days passive, or 12 hours at full power. We like things that make us think. Like, what's the most efficient way to run a Linux computer off a battery? How fast can I get this program to run? What's the best way to break into a network? What's the best time to launch an attack against a home network? Between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., everyone's asleep. Even the police who normally patrol are sitting in their cars in secluded parking lots, filling out drunk driver arrest reports. The first and probably easiest way into any home network is the TV. All new TVs come with internet-capable software, usually Wi-Fi enabled by default. Most people don't keep their TV software updated with the latest security patches. Of course, that doesn't always work. There are 2 easy hacks to get past most firewalls. The first is to use a vulnerability in the default security setup in almost all routers built between 2009 and 2012. The other is to turn the power off and back on. For 60 seconds, while the hardware reboots, the entire home network is completely insecure because the firewall software loads last. The point isn't the method, it's the potential. There's always a way in. It might be a bit of a moral gray area to use one of the few socially promoted bastions of free information to hack. Or it might be perfectly in line with the ideals of the librarians. Who knows? I don't ask. The point is, I'm not doing this from home. I'm not destroying Mrs. Dempsey. She did that on her own. I'm just exploiting the vulnerability her carnal excess has created. You know where the weakest link in any security system is? It's you, with your shitty passwords, and how you share every part of your life online. From geotagging everything you do, to a photo you post of your new ATM card. And your willingness to click on links that promise something you want. And now I own Sam Novak's computer, whoever he is. Arthur C. Clarke wrote that any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. This is where we make the magic.
Anyone heard of Emergency?
Emergency. Big, ugly, nasty government contractor. Data mining, NSA, CIA, hardcore combinatorial math.
Is that it? Just data mining?
What's your interest in Emergency?
Oh, just a side project I'm working on.
Tell me that you're using the neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I need a drink. Anybody else?
So what's the great L user up to tonight? Finish with that client Decimate set you up with?
This afternoon. How did you know about that?
Richon told me. She a cheating slut?
Yeah, something like that. But you'll never guess with who.
Does it matter?
Sam Novak,
Don't know him.
CTO of Emergency.
No shit.
I rooted his office computer this afternoon. I'm searching their network
Oh
right now
no!
as we
Well,
speak.
no. This
I told you
it's
I
too
wasn't-
heavy for backdoor.
I'm not using your network.
Yeah, and Hash told you what Emergency does. Large-scale data mining. That means NSA. They'll find the intrusion.
If anyone sees anything, they're just going to think that Novak has his own botnet.
Fine. I think you can do it, and I think you can get away with it, but not here.
What is your problem?
Not here.
I don't go on dates. I don't go clubbing. I don't care about celebrity hookups or which sports team just won. My universe exists entirely within computers. The moment we come up with a way to not have to eat or sleep or any of the other things required to stay alive, I'll be the first in line. And by in line, I mean online, breaking in and reading about it. Then Bitchan and I will get together and bootstrap a homebrew version for ourselves. Because copyrights, patents, trademarks, and all the other ephemeral concepts of ownership are a time bomb. Animal trainers teach a dog by giving the dog some treat it likes. They call this paying the dog. I do what I do for love. Anything else is a form of slavery, a reduction of my humanity, which is why I feel the moral liberty to search through Emergency's network and download all of their recently developed programs. After all, they are a government contractor. In this country, that means they work for me. Ownership is an illusion. I don't value money. I acquiesce to social norms only in so much as it's required to keep myself alive and connected. world around you. You get in your car, which is run by a computer. You watch TV, which is run by computers. Any concept you have of a world that doesn't involve electronics is naive. Of course, you can manufacture a reality to suit your delusions if you like. What difference does that make to me? It's just one less person I have to deal with. Because if that's your choice, then you are irrelevant. You cease to exist in any meaningful way, except as extremely low-hanging fruit. That is, until you get a seat on the Senate and make idiotic laws like the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Copyright hinges on two interrelated ideas. One, scarcity. Two, if we want a section of our society dedicated to making cool stuff, then we've got to keep the people who create that stuff alive and doing what they do best, like Emergency's program called Shepherd. I open it up, read a few lines of hex, and recognize none of it. But Hash, he codes like stream of consciousness poetry. Maybe he can make sense of Shepherd.
I slurped a bunch of programs from a network I hacked into.
Any cool ones?
One's interesting.
Where did you get it?
Emergency.
That's some serious shit, man. Did you disable Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but I don't know what it did.
Okay, to hell with it. Let's take a look.
So, type Shepherd.
Shepherd? They called it Shepherd? Pride comes before a fall.
I know, right?
Okay, it's a bit sparse. This part looks like a standard terminal, but this code here looks like it's trying to start an SSH tunnel. Where's it calling?
It's calling? I don't know. Do you think it's government?
Who knows? We need to give it access to find out.
No, well, they'll know where we are.
And that's why, my friend, we're so close to the neighbors. It'll buy us a couple minutes. Any preferences? I love the communal nature of San Francisco. So caring, so sharing.
So loving.
Best Mike Myers movie ever. Okay, well, that's as far as I go. Whatever it is, they don't want company.
Be careful, Will. Pseudonym was right. Emergency's nasty. Like Orwellian and shit.
Maybe Decimate can hack in.
Well, meanwhile, I'm gonna stream, so I married an axe murderer.
She stole my heart and my cat.
We know two things about Shepherd. One, it's calling something outside itself. Two, it leads to a login screen. Doing that in public was not smart. got to go someplace where Wi-Fi signals can't escape. You know those crazy people who wear aluminum foil hats to protect themselves from the brainwashing space rays? The space rays don't exist, but the foil? That reflects almost all radio signals in existence. It's similar to what the CIA uses to make their black rooms. And yes, they do call them black rooms. Of course, if you don't ground it, the reflective metal becomes a giant antenna. So the crazies with the foil hats are actually amplifying the fictitious space rays if they wear rubber-soled shoes. Today's questions are, what is Shepard doing and who is it built for? Whoever wrote Shepard spent a long time doing it. The entire thing is written in a proprietary language. And since my debugger only understands standard languages, there's just too much code to know what it's doing. On to question 2. Who is Shepard built for? Time for some Cartesian logic. Any system can be understood if you break it down to its component parts. Study the parts, figure out what they do, then you'll have a pretty good idea of what the whole thing is doing. But, like I said, it would take weeks to figure out all of Shepard. So, I looked for one very specific part. I only need to find out who it's trying to talk to. That will be a single ingredient. One number. The IP address of a server it's calling. In the late 1950s, MIT hackers believed, as I do, that information should be free. This ideology leads people to call us crypto-anarchists, an oversimplification to the point of error. Just because I don't hold to the tenets of a government quickly devolving into fascism doesn't make me an anarchist. I don't have a label for what I do beyond hacker. You could just as easily call me a libertarian, except I'm not sure that government has a place at all, or what it might look like in a future without conventional trade. Or maybe communist is right, except that means that all things are community property, as opposed to no one owning anything, which is closer to how I feel. Godwin's law states that as online discussions grow longer, the probability of comparisons involving Nazis or Hitler approaches certainty. The reason for this is because we as a species don't like vagaries. It's because we come from people who needed to know whether or not there was a tiger in the woods. Their lives depended on it. My neighbor Brian bakes meth for the Oakland chapter of an infamous biker gang. Walter White, he's not. The idiot must have blown himself up. The sentence for manufacturing an illegal controlled substance in the state of California is usually up to 7 years. Normal computer crimes can be up to 9 years. Breaking into top secret government computer systems and copying files? They call that terrorism nowadays. At which point the laws have been getting a bit hazy. If I'm lucky, the fire that took Brian also melted any evidence in my loft too. If not, DHS now has me on their list, somewhere near the top.
Excuse me, Catherine, is Susan around?
It's Cat. And pseudonyms in the back.
You asshole.
What are you talking about?
Hash told me what you did after I told you not to. An hour ago, they came and took him. You did that, asshole. Hey! Hey!
Wait a second.
Are you listening to me? You did that, L-user! I don't know who those guys were, but they came in here because you decided to steal some government shit for lulz.
You don't understand.
No. It's not that I don't understand, it's that I don't care about you. Not anymore. Why are you still here?
I don't have any place to go.
Do I care?
You did.
Do I care?
No.
Get the hell out of my bar.
Correlation without causation. That's when two things seem to be related, but aren't. You have two data points, ice cream sales and drownings. You notice that as ice cream sales increase, so do drownings. You could assume ice cream makes people drown, or you could just look at your calendar and realize it's summer. So, at first, The two facts look related, but logic tells you they're not. And then you see a third factor, that they are related, just not in the way that you first thought.
What is Shepard?
Could just be a login screen.
But to what?
I don't know. Whoever it is, they want it hidden. But this sucks.
Yeah? What did you expect would happen?
I don't know, not this. What about Hash? Pseudonym hates me.
Figure it out. Maybe she'll forgive you. Oh! What the hell, Will?
Come on.
Oh my god!
15 years and you're not even curious?
No! You're like my brother! And you're drunk!
You might like it.
You might like jerking off.
What if Brian didn't cause the fire? What if emergency traced Shepard back to me? Which still leaves the question, who's Shepard calling?
Bit.
I watched Shepard in action. I saw the login screen at the park. So, why isn't the IP address working?
Megumi. About last night, I'm sorry.
I know. You're a guy. It's expected.
It's just that the bastards burned down my apartment and stole my friend. They kidnapped him. I don't know what they're doing with him or where. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Well, you did hack their network.
You're on their side.
What you did was pretty stupid, Will. You don't even know what Shepard does.
You'll help me find out.
So Black Op agents can come and kidnap me?
That's not going to happen.
Please tell me your plan, if you even have one.
Find out what they're doing and why.
Vague and probably impossible. The moment you touch Shepard, something bad happens.
So then that's where we start.
What?
Whoever owns Shepard, anytime they see it running, they send someone, right?
Twice doesn't make it a trend, but sure.
So we run Shepard and let them come to us.
And when they come with their guns? Nobody's coming. It's clear.
It's done. Come on.
Stakeouts are so much cooler in the movies.
Yeah. But if this works, we'll have something.
Yeah, if they don't see us, if they don't catch us, whoever they are.
Did you put your camera in my bag?
Yeah?
Put your phone down. Keep watch.
Why?
I have to pee.
You think girls don't have to pee?
Feel free.
Unfair.
Babe,
What?
I know you don't like me.
Of course I like you. You're like my brother and best friend, all in one.
No, I meant attracted to me.
I know what you meant. I was just trying to let you off easy.
Easy.
I thought you said you were sorry.
I am.
Then why are you bringing this up again?
I don't know. I'm just curious. Something to pass the time.
Why wait until now?
I didn't wait. That was just the first time you noticed.
Then what, Will? Suddenly you think I'm gonna invite you into my room?
No,
You could fuck me all night?
that's not what I meant. What? What? Get the camera. Get the camera. Come on. All we need is a night. Just get the license plate. I can't. Get down. Get down. I can't. Did they see us?
I don't know.
Okay. Take it. Take the picture.
Okay.
Get the. What is going on? Come on, come on. Did they see? Do you think they saw us?
I don't know.
Okay, that was stay. Son of a bitch, that was close. Did you get it? Did you get it?
Let's just get out of here. It didn't work.
We know that. Try the next one.
Now what?
When you want to go back and get the can?
It's only gonna give us an IP address, not a password. I have to go to work. I'll be back later tonight.
It's called port knocking. You want to talk to server X, which won't respond. The only way to get it to respond is to query servers A through E in a certain order during a specified period of time. Only then does server X talk back. In this case, 212.3.208.65. That's why the IP I got from the black room didn't work, and why I just got a different IP from the can of worm. Of course, that doesn't solve the login screen.
I'm not dressed.
I got the IP. I went back and got the can and it had the IP in it.
Did anyone see you?
Some nosy neighbor.
I told him I was with the phone company.
How do you know he was local?
How do you know he wasn't with them?
That's just paranoid. I mean, he just walked up to me and...
Paranoid? Don't be an idiot, Will. It's not just your shitty life on the line anymore, okay?
Dude, what is your problem? You ever hear of calling first?
You told me to come over.
Not a good time.
It's important.
Then why wait till we're inside? Tell me now.
I found the IP address Shepard's been trying to reach.
I'll be back in a second.
And the ice?
Yeah, that too. Look, I know you think that this is important, but it can wait.
It's 212.3.
.208.65. I know.
How?
Will, what do I do for a living?
You're a hacker.
And who do I work for?
I don't know.
I work for governments, major multinational companies. Finding an IP address is noob shit.
Mr. Big Shot, I'm gonna need a few more cuts.
Now, do you have something useful or not?
They've got hash.
I know. Kat came here for comfort, and I'd like to get back to that.
I need the password to the login screen. I have to know what it does and why they're willing to kidnap people.
Will, whatever it is, it's bad. I know that, it always is. It's going to be something you'll want to forget, but you won't be able to. It will change your worldview, and it will either make you an activist or apathetic. Is that what you want?
Yes.
Are you sure? There's no going back, Will. Not ever.
I need to know.
Time for your medicine.
Don't come in. Are you sure about this?
What is it?
What do you think?
You wrote it down?
Sure, why not?
That is the stupidest password I've ever seen.
It's actually pretty good. More than 8 characters, 1 capital letter, and a symbol. Props to Michael Mitchell.
Head of the NSA.
You wanted access. He's probably got the most. Have fun.
Wait. How did you get this?
He didn't give it to me, if that's what you're asking.
Thanks. I owe you.
No, you don't. Not this time. Not for that.
It's not a puzzle anymore. Now, it's something else. DHS probably thinks I'm dead. They have everyone they think knows about Shepard. I could leave it alone and disappear. Pull a Kevin Mitnick. Sans the getting caught part. Of course, Mitnick now makes millions as a security consultant. I just need to terminate some of my social connections, so my trail never leads back to them, or from them to me.
Where were you?
I talked to Decimate.
Yeah, he had plans.
I know. How did you know?
So, what were you doing for the rest of the night?
Thinking. Wondering, when does this thing end?
Are you staying here?
No.
You started it, Will.
I know.
So, what's the problem?
I think I should let it go.
What happened to your curiosity?
Too many people are getting hurt.
This country is supposed to be free.
I don't care about politics.
It's not about politics. It's about an idea, Will. If people knew about this, finish this. It's not about you anymore.
An open Wi-Fi network is one more hop they'll have to make to find me. Then there's Tor. Tor was designed by the Navy so their informants could log in and give them secret information from a country they're not supposed to be in. Logging into Shepard is scary however I do it. The fact that it's a tracking program doesn't help. Who can it track? I wonder if it can track hash.
How would you wake him up? No knife. Subtle. Remember? How hot's your tea? Movie time, Charles. This is a video of you at a park bench as you attempt to access a top secret database.
Look, Cash. We know you did it, okay? Lying to us just makes life much more painful for you.
The video shows a man named William Werner Stevens giving you the laptop.
See, you were able to track his phone, but we lost his data around 6 p.m.
Ah, but your phone. We got that for days.
Look, just tell us where William is and what you plan on doing with Shepard.
What happens when I know everything? The age of Aquarius or 1984? The US government rarely builds its own technology. They hire Raytheon to maintain a radar station in Alaska. SAIC took over the remote viewing when the Army got tired of it. And Emergency built the login app for the most powerful monitoring system ever conceived.
Pseudonym.
And probably the search engine on the back end, too.
Kat, would you get her, please? This is important.
What do you want?
We need to talk.
Then talk.
Not here, in the back.